see how...
Oh! Keeps it away from...
Oh, yeah. So as soon as he turned in, the rear was just all over the place, and that's why you see a car go straight on like
that. As well. Oh, dear.
As Rosberg gets it wrong. Just that very corner we were talking about before, Crofty.
The one
turn 7 and turn 8
became an absolute beast in the wet.
So we see here just on the exit, it's just going to spin up the rear tyres. There we go. And he tries desperately to put the brakes on to bring the front back round, but there we go. You just heard the acceleration, hands off the wheel, because you never know.
Really tight, he can't see anything, and
no, actually, yeah.
Who has allowed Rio Haryanto to come out straight into the path at the Haas there? Who was?
You know what it was?
Looking out there.
He would have been okay, but he was so slow to actually get going.
Front wing on the left-hand side of that manor. Fernando Alonso, McLaren saying yesterday that they actually got some good running in. They weren't doing that yesterday in the...
Yep, same mistake again. He's consistent.
We got a car stopped in the middle of the grid.
Very much out of place.
Toro Rosso colour, is that?
No, it looks like a Red Bull. That could be Danny Kvyat.
He just had contact on the outside of turn 2. The back of the car went down on the ground, and
into the gravel in the Haas is Esteban Gutierrez. Haas team
we've got
now.
another car upside down there, look.
Yes, you're right. Fernando Alonso walking very gingerly indeed. We've got a safety car, and that's a massive impact. Here comes Alonso.
Yeah. So it was not a car failure. Oh, that all looks a bit familiar to me, to be honest.
Is he okay?
Yeah, Alonso Fernando is fine.
Something happened. Broke something.
Okay, understood. Can we understood? Pull off where it's safe.
Dave Greenwood is race engineer with a tint of disappointment.
Fire in the airbox, look.
Yeah, there is.
Really nasty smoking. Kimmy's just started. There's a little fire coming out of the top of the airbox. Come on, someone get with the extinguisher. Well done, Australian marshals.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Wide.
Sebastian Vettel has debris down there, and he's gone. We're just having a look at the replay now. He's gone on the rumble strip, and it's the end plate on the left-hand side that has gone.
With his own front wing.
In terms of punctures, are you liable to run that risk?
I think you are, but not on a short run like that. It's obviously some debris or...
Okay, I'm not sure. I think I might have an engine failure.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Now he has a massive engine failure. Huge amounts of smoke pouring out, and it's Nico Rosberg ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Then comes Valtteri Bottas. He touches the Mercedes. Hamilton has damage to his bodywork, bits of carbon fibre.
Lewis has left the door open, but I wouldn't have tried to walk through it if I was Valtteri, I don't think.
Here comes Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez. Perez on Sainz down to the inside, and there's more carbon fibre flying into the air as Perez loses a bit of his front wing. And that's Jenson Button, who didn't start here last year, and he's just a total passenger there.
Oh, the wheel just... It's a bit odd that the wheel would come off that easily. The tyre.
Rim.
The tyre, you can just see the tyre just pop off the rim as he comes through that compression over the hill at turn 5, and you hear it just spin up on the rear. He's lucky that car never dug in the grass, so I mean that could have been a bit scary. Just here.
The whole thing's on fire. Someone has got to get to it very quickly before it actually sets fire to anything else.
It's got to be friction of some sort.
Yeah. So have the brakes themselves been rubbing against something?
Got it.
And while he has an issue, a big issue there for Pascal Wehrlein, smacked the Armco, and I said, Mark, Hulkenberg has hit a wall somewhere, and there is the tyre.
He's lost the left front.
That's bouncing down.
There. Wheel nut's gone missing as well. That's captive in the wheel, of course. So that'll be a slap on the wrists for...
I lost my front left tire. It's gone off.
Just thought for a minute he'd hit something there, and that was the damage, but...
He'll feel it on the brake pedal as much as anything early doors. He's very
there it goes.
tentative. Yeah. And now it's got a bit of lateral force on it, and it's, well, it lost interest and took off by itself, didn't it?
And also from Sebastian Vettel. Now, Kimi Räikkönen, I should say. Vettel just under a bit of pressure from Bottas going through. Almost contact there as Bottas has to go wide and Fiat slips in on the inside of the two Ferraris have crashed. Lewis Hamilton, we're on board now. The front wing caught underneath the car, as you can see, and that is going to be a very difficult job just to get. And Ricciardo's got a problem. He's got a puncture. It's the left rear, and the rubber goes flying.
Just the rear tyres just start to lock, and with the track being as low. I'll let you go into that one, Crofty. Into cold temperature. Well, the car in front of him quite close.
Danny Kvyat clipping the curb and sending his Red Bull into a spin. Takes a bit of curb, doesn't he? And clunks the orange. For Pascal Wehrlein, kind of a dizzy feeling down at turn 7. And that was going, Paul, even before it reached.
Sector by 6,000, middle sector by 1/10.5, so another spinner.
Up in the air and thinks, no, not again. We reported that things weren't quite right.
I have something with the engine.
He had to stop very, very suddenly, and I was just 2 meters behind him, and at that speed, unfortunately, there was not much I could do to avoid him.
Oh, for sake, man. Who the Oh, I'm out. Crash. Somebody hit me in the rear, turn 2, and then somebody hit me in the rear again in turn 3. For sake. Honestly, what the are we doing here?
So yeah, just turn in, and yeah, so had a bit of a lock up on the at the back of that car. Yeah. So look like the inside shoulder.
Session's been red flagged.
Oh yeah.
And it's Nico Rosberg, and Hamilton's onto the grass, and Hamilton's had a massive crash, and he's crashed into his teammate. The two Mercedes come together as Hamilton cover his hands over it.
I'm afraid Nico Rosberg has got to take every bit as much blame for that as Lewis Hamilton, and I don't think he recognised quite how quickly his teammate was on him.
And Grosjean, he's struggling out there.
Yeah, that's inevitably going to make the gravel going into...
Well, that's Nico Hülkenberg.
I think there's a lot of smoke in the back of my car.
Pull over by a fire marshal.
That is Fernando Alonso out of the Spanish Grand Prix.
Is that sick, the Red Bull? Oh,
yes, he's puncture.
Left rear puncture.
I got a puncture or something. Left rear is really weird.
For the second time this season, after he's been leading a... He's caught the front corner in a big way there, Paul, isn't he?
Yeah, it's, hopefully they'll be able to get the car repaired.
But into Sainte Devote, as soon as he turned in, the back end just went.
Box, I crashed the exit of the tunnel. The car completely went on the... I don't know what, I must have a puncture.
Just lost the rear the minute he put his brakes on, and we have seen a number of cars under braking, really struggling to keep control into that chicane.
He was a good step up on his teammate, wasn't he?
2.3 seconds.
2.3. The rear like Massa. No, it's just lost it on the curb.
Yeah, it's quite a...
He was lucky to get away with what the damage he's got away with there, get the car back in front to get it fixed.
Well, the rear...
Oh, that's
dear.
nasty.
And he has there. And the minute you lock on the brakes there, you are heading straight up. Oh, it's a blow-up. It is a total blow-up for Marcus, for Felipe Nasser, I should say. Oh, dear.
Seems like he shaved the barrier on the way in. And there goes the steering arm, look. So from there, he's going to go straight because he's only got one wheel that's turned. And that is how easy it is here to be on a fantastic lap. Yeah, he's already had an incident long before he got to that point. Oh look, yeah, it dropped it on the zebra crossing. It was a zebra crossing, lit up the rear tyres, spat him straight into the barrier.
Oh, there's Romain Grosjean, and that is on the exit of the Lowe's hairpin, and that's Kimi Raikkonen as well.
Just had an accident all by himself.
And there's Felipe Massa getting involved a bit.
Watch that Ferrari.
What is Kimi doing?
He hit the wall.
He broke me.
And there wasn't a gap, there was half a gap. And that is why his front wheels look like Bambi just after he was born.
To the swimming pool, chicane now, they have got the tyres ready. The tyres aren't ready. Ricciardo is sat there waiting. Did he make the call? Did the team make the call? Whoever made the call, the tyres weren't ready. Super soft tyres.
Quite a horrible angle into the back. Oh, look down the inside. Goes
you're kidding
the
me.
Sauber and Marcus Ericsson, and he's completely lost the rear.
Yeah, it just looks like he might have been. The DRS is definitely shut at that point. Does it look like he's just caught the grass?
He was flirting with the fringes, wasn't he? I have to say. Well, just the minute he got the power down, went up to third gear.
Really small snap on the rear, wasn't it?
Yeah. Bang. I don't know about catch it, Paul. He was drifting towards that wall quite alarmingly.
And everything all right. He's been a bit unfortunate there, has he? I think very similar to what Palmer did, and Palmer got away with it. So there's not.
Yeah, it wasn't really kind of a little tap. Canadian Grand Prix, Rosberg gets pushed wide by Hamilton, and that's a really poor start for Nico Rosberg. Max Verstappen. The chicane, oh, and NASA got spun round there by Magnussen. I wonder, with a fire.
Down on power, guys. Down on. Engine's gone.
Verstappen is pushing him round to the outside, and this time around under braking, Nico Rosberg makes a mistake. The championship leader makes a mistake. Can he keep the engine running? Daniel Ricciardo. Well, he's gone into the Tech Pro barrier.
Got made a lot of mess for a soft back. Perez in the wall.
Dear, oh dear. Sergio Perez, what a way to end it earlier in the session. He got close. He's touched the wall, Paul.
Yeah, just a little kiss. I think that was
looking a touch pensive, I think. Nico Hülkenberg has spun at the final. Oh dear, how he did it, we're going to see it now.
We talked about that, didn't we? Just in the wall, there's some nice sharp edges when I was going round.
Yeah.
And you just catch it the wrong way. Broken front corner, very minor damage, it just broke the toe arm, but Hamilton.
No, he did just go off. Yeah, he just had a moment himself, and Power's moment.
We are in the land of the waltz. I always get the feeling that that was synchronised waltzing F1 style. Let's have a look. Yeah, he has. He's gone right over him again.
Yeah, and there's the failure on the right front. So it's ripped off the right front end plate, and then the suspension's cried enough as well. I think that was a safe way to do it. Wow, so he just understeered off, and it actually spun around on the gravel. Then the rear came round, and
listen, this is such a lovely verdant green land. It has to be watered somehow. Well, this is as good a reason as any.
It's getting a fair watering at the moment, I must admit.
And when the rain falls, of course, it made this film. Wow, that is weird.
Just the back end completely stepped out on it, didn't it?
It's too aggressive, way too aggressive, and there's no bumps.
Is that suspension braking?
Yeah. And so that would explain. See, that's the puff of smoke I saw.
Exactly.
Yeah. So on the exit here,
he's gone over the curb.
which is normal, and without touching the yellow sausage curb, the rear just goes.
That is Danny Kvyat bouncing over the gravel and into the barriers and blotting his copybook here this afternoon. It's another qualifying crash for Kvyat, isn't it?
Well, let's wait and see. Maybe his suspension broke as well.
Yeah.
We've seen enough broken suspensions. Maybe it's not his fault.
He's gone a long way, isn't he? Crashing at the final turn.
Yeah, but he's got a problem there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Something failed at the rear. That's not drive error. I wonder if that's another rear suspension failure.
I went very wide, left him plenty of room, and as I started to turn, I was at the edge of the track. He collided with me, and then I came back onto the track as quick as I could, and it was very close between us there. And
inside curve.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. So he spun. So we're only seeing the aftermath.
He's nearly hit the safety car there.
Came into the pit straight away when the safety car peeled away. And there is Pascal Wehrlein into the gravel.
Yeah, I'm out. Aquaplaning, first corner, no chance.
Oh, and there's Valtteri Bottas spinning down at Vale. First man on the slick tyres, Martin, to come a cropper as well.
Yeah, he's turned in, and then as he comes back on the track, a bit of a sort of...
There is Rio Haryanto. I think Haryanto's going to go enjoying quite an exclusive Manor car park down there. Hamilton going into turn one now, and he doesn't spin in the way that others have.
And he was very cautious coming back on. And oh, I see, Verstappen did the same thing. That's why the three of...
Catches the curb on the left-hand side as he goes in. Just see, they're all trying that, and it's just stopping them doing it. We saw Vettel doing it this morning. The suspension's taken a big enough knock, hasn't it?
I suppose, had he have gone in kind of rear first, then cannon in at the front as well, that's the sort of angle that can cause a lot of... That looks like Marcus Ericsson out in the Sauber.
There he goes. He was a passenger from very early on, actually before the apex of the corner. And it's a pretty nothingy left-hander, that one. We don't really...
Yeah, man, I crashed. Unbelievable.
As it were.
Let's have a look. Oh, he did, didn't he?
Yeah,
just touched the white line. He hasn't really done anything wrong. He was probably a few centimetres more into the standing water than he wanted.
And get it going now.
He came across a wet patch, didn't he? He was, he was out of position in the left-hander.
Oh dear, Jolyon Palmer. Ooh, what has happened there? Raikkonen tries, oh, and he's hit him! Kimi Raikkonen